Yeah, my brother, welcome.
Thank you.
Before we start the conversation, I just wanted to thank you. Thank you so much. And we have a list that we have been waiting for people to come on this. But busy is the one that is occupying people so much. But yeah, I'm very delighted for me to have you here. I know this show need people, honest people, those people that we share vision and the same mind. You see, so for me, for having you here, one is an honor, and it's a privilege. You are blessing this show. You see, so thank you so much, my brother. This is my brother. I like to call him Fidel, uh, but the favorite name for me is Dekas. This is the name that I like so much. See, it's one of the people that I met here in South Africa. Of course, he's just also like me. But since we have made that friendship that has turned to a family. So it's not just a friendship anymore. It's a family matter. See, so anything that I do, he has to be there as well. See, so it's easy for me to get such kind of people to come here because of the relationship that we have. So we are brothers and we are family. Anything we go it together. So thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me,
Feel
my
free.
brother.
This is the show. Let us provide, let us talk whatever we have that we wish we can talk. So this is for the public, regardless of whatever the background. You talk what you feel, speak out. Thank you so much. I think people that would like us to hear it more about you.
Thank you for having me, my brother.
Welcome.
Like you say, we met in South Africa.
Yeah.
We working same company, same job. We are in the same business. And before I start, I would like to say small story about you and me.
Yeah.
How we started, how we met in Checkers.
Yeah.
And how we came about to creating a company whereby
Yes.
we are five.
We are
six.
We were five or
six. Starting the African Art, which you brought the name.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, things didn't go as planned.
Yeah.
But I have to confess, I never thought that you would continue through.
Really?
And you push until today, and the African Art is becoming a big brand. For that, I always confess that I always admire your courage, dedication, and endurance.
Yeah. I also thank you. Of course, I'm cutting you because you have just brought it up, letting me also speak something. African Art, it was formed not just for me, or it's not like it was a vision for me personal. It was a vision that was needed to be driven by the group, and especially the trusted group that we had.
Yes.
Yeah, but it's life. There's some misunderstanding, something like that. But
I believe it's the goal wasn't the same.
The goal, right?
The mindset wasn't the same, and the vision was different. We started something that could have been the biggest, maybe someday. Because when you compare how we started and some other big companies, they also started the same.
Yeah, and
you can start 2 or 3 people, 4 people, just like we started, and become after 5 years, after perseverance and endurance, become one of the big companies stuff. Yeah. When you read many stories about big companies, they will tell you how they started.
Yeah.
Google or Microsoft or Apple, they all started 3, 4. At some point they separated, then they come again.
Same thing. You see, even the African Art is just a matter of time. African art, as I said, it was not made for one, you know. So the other thing that I see, that happened, as you have already mentioned, it was a maybe I see like it was just a lack of understanding. As you said, also the vision, the goal, it was different. To me, the goal is just the same, but I just wanted to put it in a like in a way that it have to go through, even if once we are in a difficult condition, like it has to have to help us as well, you know.
Yeah.
Because like the goal as well, it was also to help like other people. You understand? So I see like yes, we are going to be helping other people, but let's say in our other side things start going badly. How are we gonna proceed with this program that we're going to start? So for us to proceed with this, it means this thing it have to be monetized. By honest you understand? So how are we gonna do it? And how is it going to have an effect? Then we also need to include the fashion in it. You know, because if you look around, like especially every company, even the company that is not dealing with fashion, you will find that they also somehow they involve themselves in fashion. So that was also an idea. But on that idea, I was like, anyone who be interested for him maybe to have this, like especially let's say about 66. Those customers are using our 66, right? But if you look at them, sometimes they also wish to have one of our t-shirts. You understand? So I was also taking like that everyone will be wishing, like will be interested, maybe to about the brand. You need to buy, not just to give him for free. You need to buy that. So while those are buying, it means it will generate some money. Yes, you understand? And I also believing like for this thing to go well, of course by then we didn't have too much deep understanding on how it's going to go through, but that was not my word. Especially it was not my word.
I always feel like we're not prepared.
We were not prepared. That is the main.
We were not prepared when we started this thing. Just that we came together. Okay, let's start something. We didn't have any plan.
Yeah.
We didn't have any strategy.
Yeah.
So we just started. We bring this one with his own idea, this own idea. We came together and then we start talking. We put ourselves in a group.
Yeah.
And then I remember you came up with this African thing, the name. And then we agreed.
Yeah, and we even discussed everything.
Yes, we started talking. But I always feel like we were not committed, all of us, in the idea. If we were just at a small commitment, I think it should have worked.
On that, because we are here, viewers, they have to hear this insight. You know, the other thing that I also see. Of course, the time we started, we were not prepared, but that was not like to me. It was not a matter too much. What was mattering to me was mattering most. Like we started this name itself, the brand itself, it will start pushing us to have to make a structure, because the structure is made by
people.
Yeah. So even if like we are not prepared too much, but this thing that we have is gonna make us start preparing properly. But the problem that I see, and the problem that I also see that time, people were not open. Like, you know what I mean? Like, open.
I do understand what you say. Yeah. People didn't want to say their mind.
Their heart.
People were just there to listen.
And
to agree, but agree to disagree.
They
agree, but when they go away,
they disagree. It's like they agree.
People were not honest. We were not honest. That's what that Einstein mentioned that.
Yes.
We didn't know what we wanted.
Yeah.
We didn't have a strategy. We were not open to each other. We started well.
Yeah.
For the first couple of weeks, we started very well.
And it was very strong.
Yeah.
You know, we were already conquering people. Those people who were not in that circle, they were already like, hey,
and people wanted to join. I remember everyone were interested. Many people wanted to join the African art, but
many. You can see like people. You know what? people once they see it, like, hey, they were like getting inspired. Like, I think this group is gonna come up with something. But the other thing that I can add maybe on that of what we have already spoken, that the other thing that is also affecting a lot of people. It's not only us. It also affects people there. It's like the understanding. Of course, I wanted to say something. It just ran away from me right now. You see, it's patience. Let me say patience. Just to give some time and to also to understand that everything once you are starting, there is something that is like conflict. But that conflict, it doesn't mean that you are fighting because there is some grudges or something like some other things. No. In everything, even if let's say in a company or any company actually, any company or any business, once something that is just starting or they just put another leader, you will see that there is some conflict. You know, those conflicts, it's not like that conflict. Those conflicts are there for building. You understand? Like to build the relationship. Someone is trying to understand better what is happening. You understand? So I see like they were also they were also lacking like this kind of knowledge.
Yeah, I believe we didn't have a common goal.
Yeah.
Remember, we can start a company, we can start something. If we have a goal, all of us, okay, the destination is, we can start going. We're going, I'm going to give you an example. We're going to Samasren.
Yeah.
We know the destination is Boardwalk.
Boardwalk.
You and me. Our goal is to get to Boardwalk.
Yes.
Along the way, we fight.
Yeah, yeah. It's all.
But we can fight along the way. But we know our goal is to get where? To Boardwalk. Understand?
Yeah.
So no matter how we fight, we're gonna reach Boardwalk because we know our treasure is in Boardwalk. At the Boardwalk, that's where we're gonna get our treasure. So we have to, by any means, we have to get there.
I think.
But we didn't have that.
Yeah.
We didn't have common goal.
Yeah.
Many people, we were just there to maybe accompany Chansey.
Yeah.
We're just there. Maybe I'll be honest with you. We're just there. Maybe accompany Chansey in his own vision.
Yeah.
We're trying to accompany you in your vision. The vision was good, but we came along instead of us committing ourselves in that vision and understanding first the vision and where we are going. Because if you know the destination, it's easy to choose a route which you're gonna take. We didn't know the destination. We're just okay, African art.
Yeah.
We start the African art. We're gonna start selling T-shirts. It's a brand. We're gonna start selling merchandising, and then we're gonna have a brand, and we're going to monetize the content, stuff like that. But we didn't know the destination. That's why it was very difficult to choose the route.
And by that time, of course, you have locked it. The main idea of the whole thing of that fight is the one that you have just explained it. The decision, the goal where we are going. But I see also we didn't have enough time like to share, like to sit, you know. We can have that thing. It was for not like personal, it was for the group. Actually, if many people they don't understand, I think my wife could be the witness. If he knew, because she was the time we started this,
I remember
it was for the group. So if it's for the group, for us to identify the goal, it was not for me alone. Like I was not trying to carry the burden alone. The only thing that I wanted, like, let me brought the idea. Then whatever we need to do in this, we are going to discuss it. But the people, they didn't realize it quickly. They didn't put their mind there quickly, like to find the destination, you know. Because even the time, like we want you to discuss something, like we want to discuss this on that meeting. They were not like opening, like as I said, to open like, okay, we have done this. Okay, let's say this. What are we going, like, what's our destination?
That's the question that
is the question
asked.
You know,
that day when we started. No one has ever brought it up. No one has ever asked those special questions. We needed those questions. Why are we doing this? Where are we going?
Yeah.
And how are we going to get there?
Yes.
You understand? We just came, okay, we are going to subscribe with this idea.
Yeah.
We're going to become a company, and from the company we're gonna start
Yeah.
We didn't have any plan,
like
proper plan.
A proper plan.
And that's why it was so easy for us to scatter.
Yes.
To go this one here, and then we're done. And then it was so easy for us because we didn't have a foundation.
And you on that, you know, and that plan, it was not made for me alone. You understand?
I remember
it was for everyone there, like to put up. You know, everyone was given a chance there. Like you see that first meeting we did, you speak. Whatever we're going to discuss here, the idea is going to proceed from there. You know. But anyway.
Yeah. We just had to bring it up because when I see the African art, but I'm so proud. Whenever I see somebody is wearing this t-shirt, or a short, or I see it on internet, any merchandise about the African art, for me, I feel like inspired. I feel inspired, and I'm gonna tell you the truth. I'm so proud of you. Whenever I speak to somebody, okay, when we started this company, it was like a joke, but check Chancey, this man, I respect you for that. I really respect you for that, and I'm so proud of you. And I keep going. That's why for me it was so easy for me to accept the invitation. Because I know we have to start from the beginning. At the beginning, one of the first people to come to the podcast. We have to be one of the few first people to come here, so that when it's big, I know, okay,
it's where it started. You know, and you it's not just it's where you know where it started. You also felt it.
I'll be proud. You see,
much.
I'll be proud.
And I can tell you by now, African Heart, if the group, like the way we started, African Heart could be bigger than it is right now.
Yes, because remember, everything works with finance. The finance would have been much bigger, and then the idea would have been much better. You understand? So
much better.
So now you're dealing with everything alone. It's a bit. It's not easy. That's why I say I'm so proud of you. If it was somebody else, everyone maybe would have quit it long
time. It's really a long time. Yeah. So and you know, here in South Africa, we have to keep ourselves busy. And you know, this country,
we are busy already.
It forces you to be busy. It forces you to be busy. It's different from our country, you know. Here, even to find like this time to chat is very, very hard. You know, it's like 1 hour is too much. You can do a lot with the 1 hour. And I wish also like our country, like Malawi, DRC, I think if they can, I know we have not yet reached this level, but if let's say if they start practicing this kind